Hey guys, and welcome back to another video here on my channel. My name is Andrew here at Drew's Dollars, and today we're going to be doing a quick little cash stuffing, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so I hope you guys have been having a great July so far. We are moving right along. This is what, the third week of July, maybe? What's this week? Is this the second or third week? I don't even know. I think it's the third week, maybe? Who knows? I was like trying to look up here at the calendar, and I don't even have my July calendar pulled up. It's still in June. But today is the 17th, so we are mid-July, so we'll just go with that. Let me count this cash, and we can get right into this, okay? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Okay, and I have some ones that are all stuck together. So this is 29 so far. 29, let's see. Y'all see how like those are not moving. 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and this should be 40, so I have a dollar in here somewhere that must have been stuck together, but this should be 40. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on here. Last time the calculator was not in frame, so hopefully it is in frame this time. I'll try and move this around. All right, so 40, and I have an out of order 10. That's gonna bug me. All right, so here's the 5. We have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And I do apologize if you hear any background noise. It was dead silent inside and outside the house, and now as soon as I sit down to film, there are 20 cars going by. There's all kind of noise going on inside, so hopefully it's not too loud and distracting. But now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so we have 50 plus 50. Great. And then we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So plus another 100. And then we have 20, 270. That is exactly what we should have. Great. So let me move this to the side, and we are going to get started. So getting into this, like I said, I hope you guys have been having a great July so far. Last week I did open The Prince of Egypt, that production that I'm working on right now, and it is going pretty well. We actually start back up our second weekend of shows this week, and I actually have a show tonight, and so I was trying to get this filmed today, and then I have so many things that I need to do before the show tonight. Like, y'all know how it is. Anytime there's something going on, there's like 20 other things I have to do. So I'm trying to get this filmed so that I can get it edited and maybe up tonight, or it might be tomorrow, just depending on when I have some free time to do that. I do have some friends coming in from out of town tomorrow, so that will be fun. But yeah, and then there was that other show that I told you guys that I'm going to be working on literally at the end of July. So as soon as this one closes, I'm going to start that one immediately. And I've like officially signed all my contracts and turned in all my stuff for that. So I'm excited for that to start. But yeah, so that is what I have coming up. And let's put some money into this birthday one. I'm doing $20 today, and I'm going to do just a regular 20. And let me grab a Sharpie, and we can cross that off. I'm not sure how much this one saves. Oh, there it is. It saves 125. I didn't even see that. So there we go. Got a 20 going in there. So I can get this sinking fund up and running. I have a lot of birthdays coming up. I know of four actually, just off the top of my head, that are coming up within the next 2 weeks. So that'll be nice. I need to get some money saved up for those. Okay, and was there anything else in this binder? I don't think so. Nope. Okay, great. Now, I was pulling aside, let's see, $30 like for myself to have for like personal spending. And let me pull that out. So I'm going to do 20 of 5 and 5 ones. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And I still have that other money that I pulled out in the last cash stuffing because it was a good bit and I haven't used all of that. So I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead and stick this into me, myself, and I, and just kind of like keep stacking up money in here. And the fact that I even have money in this envelope is crazy because I normally don't have anything in here, but I've been trying to do better about like paying myself and giving myself some money. So that's going right down in there. I also want to start another envelope for tax money because this year most everything that I'm doing is like independent contractor is what it falls under, and so they don't take taxes out, which means I have to keep up with it myself and pay that back, and I need to start saving for that. I was going to be doing that with this 4x4 challenge, but then I ended up not worrying about it, so I think I'm just going to like try and start budgeting for it and then either do it cash or open a separate savings account to put that money in there every time I get paid. So that is on my radar as well. Okay, so I do have 2 more sinking funds. I need to do emergency fund, which I think is in here. Let me see. Yep, here it is. Perfect. So this is getting $10 today, and I'll do that as a 10. And each one of these pineapples is going to be $10. And let's do the purple. I think that looks good for this. So we have our first $10 going into there. And I will slide this down into this envelope here. All right. And then I'm going to be putting some money into Christmas. So let's go in here. I was trying to decide if I wanted to do like put the money towards a Christmas savings challenge or just put it directly in here. I think I'm just going to go ahead and put it directly in here since I am kind of behind on where I would like to be for Christmas money. So I'm going to just put a 10 in here, and I need to get some Christmas challenges. I have my own Christmas challenge that I need to put in here, but I just have not set that up yet. So there's $10. Kicking that off, you know, something is better than nothing. All right. So that is all for sinking funds. Now we're going to get into our savings challenges. So first off, I'm going to go into Make Lemonade. And this one is getting a good bit of money today. I have budgeted $100 to go into this challenge. And if I go over that, I might go over that. I'm just going to see what happens. So let me open this up. And let's see where we go. All right, number 3, that is our $80 section. Where is 80? Okay, here we go. Let's see. If I do 15, 11 plus 17, I could do $43 and go ahead and finish this whole section. Or do I want to just do one of them? Because then this one can also be completed. Let's just start small for right now, okay? I'm gonna go with 15 for right now, and we'll come back. Okay. was going to just go ahead and fill that all the way in, but I'm going to wait and see. All right, so 6 is our $100 section. This one, let's take out that 20. Why not? Perfect. Okay. Let me keep a small running total over here so I can kind of see where we're at. Okay, that's not bad. Number 5, that is our $90 section. Okay, let's do 14. Why not? Get rid of some of these ones, especially these that are like stuck together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure that's 4. Yeah, okay, perfect. I just wanted to make sure that it was 14, okay? All right. And I was a little worried because this morning I woke up, I was fine, but then I was working and then all of a sudden I realized, why is my throat kind of like scratchy? And I was like, I don't have time to have a scratchy throat. I have a show tonight that I need to be well for, so then I was kind of hesitant about sitting down to film because then I know I would be talking a good bit. But I think it's like my sinuses draining. I don't think I'm sick or anything. But I did get some tea and honey this morning, and then I'm gonna try and go get some cough drops or something from the store. Okay, so we got 2, which is $75 section here. What happens if we do 15? Okay, that's not bad. Let's do that. So 10 and 5 is 15. Okay. So 5 is our $90 section, which is right here. And we just did the 14, which means we would do the 22, right? So plus 22. So we're up to $86. So let's grab the 22. And that means that this section is going to be completed when we come back to it. All right. And we have probably one last roll for today. Section 1, which I think, is section 1 already completed? I really think it is. Yeah, great. So let's do another one. Section 5 is a $90 section, which I think is getting completed already today, so we won't put any money there. Section 3, $80. Let's see. So we had 15. Let's see, if we do 11, does that put us over? No, perfect. So I can do 11. So that's $11. So 97, which means we would only have 7, 8, 9, 10, $3 budgeted. So I think we're going to go ahead and stop. Or do I want to put something here? Because this one didn't get any money today. Nah. I'll just have $3 to put somewhere else. So I'll put that to the side real quick. And let me go through and let's see what we got done in here today. So we have 15 going in here. Let me grab the blue marker. Here it is. So we have $15 going into this section here. Right, and then our next section here we have 10, 15, 20, 25. Make sure that's right. 10, 15, 20, 25, 26. All right. So we did the 15 and the 11. Perfect. This one is coming along so nicely. Like, I'm almost done with this one. I'm super excited to get this one finished. All right, nothing in that section. And this one, I believe, is completed today. We got 10, 20, that's 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, perfect. All right, put that down in there. And our $90 section is completed. And then back here in the back, we have our $100 section getting a 20. Perfect. And that is all for Make Lemonade. This one is so close to being finished. Like, I'm talking dollars away. Let me actually see how much is left in here.
22 plus 17. Okay, this is a big section I need to worry about next time. So plus 6 plus 12 plus 18 plus 15 plus 23. 117 plus 16 plus 24.
157. That is not bad. That is actually very doable. I will have to see what could possibly happen with that. All right, so that is all for Make Lemonade. Now we're going to move over to our Spooky Savings, which is another savings book here. I'm going to roll the die on this one and see which section we get. All right, number 6. So number 6 is my personal choice because there's only 5, and I think I'm going to put some money in the $2 one because this one is getting pretty close to finishing as well. So 22, so that's $2. I'm going to try and keep a count of how much I'm putting in here. 6 again. Let me just put $2 in here. Why not? Okay. Just so I can kind of have an idea of where I'm at. All right, number 1 is $5. So put $5 here. Number 6. Let's just repeat the $5 one since we're on that one. Number 3. So 1, 2, 3. That is our $2 section. I said I wanted to complete this one. It looks like we might be getting it completed. Okay. I already lost track. Okay, so I did $10 right, and then I did another $2 one. I think that's what I'm at. Number 2 is $3, and I did finally come in here and clean those numbers off because it did have the incorrect amount on there, and I finally got around to doing that. Let me make sure this is 3 because I feel like it was 4. Okay, plus 3. Number 4. What section was this? Was this 3 or is this 2? I think this is 4. Okay. So we'll do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Section 2, I believe, is the $3 section. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Did I put the 4 on here? I don't know. We'll see later on. Okay, 6, that is my personal choice. Where do I want to put some money? Let's do this one, because like I said, this one hasn't gotten much money, and I want to try and keep all of them pretty close together. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Section 3 is this one. So we'll put $3, not $3, we'll put $2 here. Okay. Section 6, let's go to this one. If I hit the camera one more time, y'all, I'm gonna scream. That is all I've done today, is I keep hitting that. Okay, so 4. So we're up to 32. Okay. Section 1. So plus 5. 37. 38, 39, 40. I have $40 budgeted for this, so I have $3 left, which means I can do let's put $2 here. Okay, so plus 2, right? And I think I might be off a couple numbers anyway, so we're going to go ahead and stop. 5, 10, 15, 20, 40, 60. Okay, I am still on track actually, but I guess I just didn't realize how many ones I used, so I might have to go through and get some change, because when I do my scratch off challenges, I wanted there to be enough ones. So anyways, let me see what we have going on in here. Where's my purple marker? Here we go. So we say $5, $10, $15. So that's 3 icons. 1, 2, 3. So that is getting nice and full. Put that down in there. All right, the next section here, we saved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 2 icons. I don't know why I thought I saved more than $6, but I guess it just seems like a lot because it's $1 bills. But that is $3 going down in there. All right, our next section here is the $2 section. Let's see if I completed this one today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I think I did, because then that would be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Look at that. I had exactly enough saved. So we completed the $2 section. And so now I will just keep saving, and if I land on this section, I will just put money in there and it will help us have more saved. All right, so here we go. In this one, we save 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we saved $12 in here today, and that's good because we got almost that whole top row completed. And we'll slide this down in here. Love that. And there was nothing in the back because we already completed that folder. All right. So that is all for Spooky Savings. And now we can get into our scratch off challenges. Okay. Put that over there. Like, I still haven't found my metal scratch off tool, so I still have this little wooden stick that I'm using. But let's get into here. I want to start with this shell one because it is almost completed. And I would love to finish this today. And I can start putting some money in my completed binder because I have not been able to put anything in there yet. All right, so let's go up here, see what we have. All right, there's a 6. Okay, so we'll put 6 on here. Let's go over here. Looks like a 5. Okay, so plus 5. All right, let's get something to even this number out. Woo! I was not expecting that to be that big. All right, $17 going in here. Okay, I don't know why it's making that noise. Okay, 17, 5, 10, 15, 15, 20. Let me see what I want to do. Where can I get some change? 16, 17. Would you look at that? We completed this. All right. So I will move that over to the completed binder in just a second. And we finally can ring the bell. Oh my gosh, when I tell you it has been 20 years since I have completed a savings challenge. See, this is why I like the small ones. This is why I like the small ones, okay? So I had $60 planned for this. I just did 17, so we have $43 left. Let's scratch something back here. All right, so this one has pretty reasonable numbers, but there are two big numbers. There's a 12 and a 15 in here. I don't remember where they're at. Okay, let's see. Let's go here. And of course, I would hit the 15. All right. I guess I'll save it. Why not? Do I want to do 15 or do I want to do 5 plus 1 and make it 6? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good Lord, $15. I guess I'll do it. And I'll be honest with myself and save the money. Okay, so we did, what was that? 17 plus 15. So 60 minus 32. We have $28 left. Do I want to scratch on this one again? No, I'll just share the wealth and try something else. But that is Rainy Day Fund. That is a personal challenge of mine. It is available on my Etsy. Let's see where I can scratch. Do I want to do something on this one? Or maybe I'll do this one right here. I haven't done hardly anything in this challenge. So this is like a skip or double character challenge. Okay. So 15. Okay, and I believe what I do is the next thing I scratch, if I get a character, I skip or double. Is there oh my god. See, I'm just going to go ahead and scratch this, and let's see what that is. Baby, that's a 10. You want me to save $25? Just because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to get a headache if I sit here and try to figure out what I want to do. We're just going to save $25, okay? And we're going to call it a day on that challenge. Okay, I have $1, $2, $3 left. What do I want to do with $3? So you know what I'm going to do with these $3? I'm going to put these $3 into Spooky Savings. Because I know for a fact that the $3 section can take $3 and it will not hoop and holler or give me a headache. So I'm going to put $3 down in here, and I'm going to grab the purple marker and cross that off, and that's $3 closer to finishing this book. So there we go. Every dollar has a place, a purpose, and has been used, and we are all out of cash, which means that is the end of this cash stuffing video. So thank you guys so much for joining me for another one. We got a lot of good saving progress done today, which is super nice. And yeah, I'm super excited to see where the rest of the year takes us. It's going pretty good so far. So yeah, let me know down below what you guys have going on for the rest of July. And yeah, that is all for this video. Don't forget to check out all my links down below and hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, and go ahead and turn on your bell notifications and hit that thumbs up button while you're down there. So that is all for this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.